The email landed in my inbox with a subject line that punched me right in the gut: John S. retirement party. John was my work rival, my confidant, my lunch buddy for 25 years, and now he was leaving. My first thought wasn't congratulations. It was pure, selfish panic. Oh God, I'm next. That's the story we're all told, right? You hit a certain age, you get the gold watch, and you happily shuffle off into the sunset. But what if that story is a lie? What if the healthiest thing you can do for your life after retirement is not to retire at all, or at least not in the way everyone expects? If the thought of your inbox going silent and your calendar turning blank fills you with a quiet dread, you are not alone. You're not being dramatic. Research from the Institute of Economic Affairs found that retirement increases the probability of suffering from clinical depression by a staggering 40%. 40%. This isn't just about missing the office banter. This is a profound psychological shift that we're not prepared for. The sudden loss of structure, social connection, and most importantly, identity, can trigger a serious retirement identity crisis. It's a feeling of being adrift, of becoming invisible after retirement. Society tells you to be happy, you've earned it, but your brain is screaming, "Who am I now?" That feeling is real, it's valid, and it's time we talked about it honestly. Let me tell you about Maria. For 30 years, she was the head of marketing for a major retail brand. Her days were a whirlwind of strategy meetings, team lunches, and high-stakes campaigns. She thrived on the pressure. When she retired at 64, everyone threw a huge party. But a few months later, she called me. She said, and I'll never forget this, it's like the world just turned the sound off. The phone stopped ringing. My opinion, which used to shape million-dollar decisions, suddenly doesn't even matter at the grocery store. I feel like a ghost haunting my own life. Maria's experience isn't unique. She was suffering from what I call relevance deprivation. The shock of going from a person of influence to just a person. So why does this happen? It's not a personal failing, it's brain chemistry. For decades, your brain was wired for a specific kind of stimulation. Every problem solved, every deadline met, every bit of praise from your boss gave you a little hit of dopamine, the reward chemical. Your work identity was literally fueling your brain's pleasure centers. When you retire, that dopamine supply gets cut off, cold turkey. It's a form of withdrawal. Your brain is left scrambling for a substitute, which is why just finding a hobby often feels so hollow. Knitting a sweater doesn't provide the same neurological kick as landing a 7-figure client. This is the science behind that feeling of being lost. Your brain's GPS has been switched off, and it has no idea where to find the next meaningful destination. Now, for the controversial part. The idea that you must completely sever ties with your career to have a happy retirement is not just outdated, it can be dangerous. It forces you into an all-or-nothing box. That's why we need to reject that binary and embrace what I call the portfolio career model. This isn't about clinging to your old job. It's about strategically curating a new professional life on your own terms. Instead of a single full-time role, your portfolio career might include a mix of part-time consulting in your field, mentoring a young professional, serving on a nonprofit board, and even starting that small online business you always dreamed of. It's about unbundling your skills, passions, and experience into multiple flexible streams of purpose and, yes, income. This approach keeps the dopamine flowing. It keeps you relevant. It bridges the gap between your old identity and the person you are becoming. It's about finding meaning, not by abandoning your past, but by leveraging it to build your future. This is how we start reinventing ourselves after 60, ready to start building your own portfolio career. Let's try 2 simple exercises right now. First, the skills autopsy. Get a piece of paper. On the left side, list all the professional skills you used in your career. Things like project management, public speaking, or budget analysis. On the right side, list the parts of your job you genuinely loved. Was it mentoring junior staff? Solving complex problems? The thrill of the presentation? Now, draw lines connecting the skills to the joys. The places with the most lines are the core components for your new portfolio career. This isn't about what you were paid to do, it's about what you were born to do. Second, the 5 coffee challenge. Over the next month, I want you to identify 5 people in your network who are younger or in different fields. Reach out and invite them for a simple coffee with one goal: to listen. Ask them what they're working on, what challenges they face. Don't offer unsolicited advice. Just be curious. This simple act shatters the feeling of being invisible and starts rebuilding your network for this new chapter. It reminds you and them that your wisdom is timeless. So, instead of asking, "When should I retire?" maybe the better question is, "How do I want to work now?" A second career or a portfolio of projects isn't a failure to retire. It's a masterclass in living. It's choosing purpose after retirement on your own terms. It's the ultimate act of self-reinvention. If you've ever felt that pang of fear about leaving your career behind, tell me in the comments, what is one skill from your professional life that you are proudest of? Let's celebrate the incredible experience in this community. Reading your answers is my favorite part of the week. And if this conversation resonated with you, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next video. We're in this together. Thanks for watching.